Happy Stranger Things Day. How will you be spending your Stranger Things Day? Today we'll be watching Stranger Things Pitch Meeting versus Honest Trail, and we'll be asking at the end of this, who did it better? Welcome back to all my golden people, and if you're new, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to stay updated with everything new with gaming, movies, and funny reaction videos.
So, you have a TV show for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's called Strange
he was a
Things.
lot
Strange
younger there,
Things?
right?
Yeah,
He looked
Strange
a lot
Things. You don't
younger
like
there.
it? Well, it just doesn't feel that exciting. It feels like we should up the ante a little bit. Like a title that's a little more intense. Yeah, a title that makes these things seem a little stranger. Okay, how about Very Strange Things? No, stranger than that. You're saying the things should sound stranger? Yeah. Okay. So what if we call it, Oh, I got it. Oh yeah? No, I got nothing. That's okay, we'll circle back to that. Yeah, that's a tough one. We'll figure it out. So what's the show about? Well, let me ask you something. Do you remember all the best pop culture stuff that came out of the 80s? Huh, now that you mention it, I do remember those things. It feels kind of nostalgic, right? Now here's the thing. I also remember those things, and I also feel nostalgic. Oh, you do? Yeah, so what I'm thinking is, you know, that. Let's do that. I'm not sure I get it. Just a whole bunch of 80s nostalgia in a show. Is there a story? Does it really matter? Kind of. Oh, okay, well yeah, so it takes place in Hawkins, Indiana, a town where people can't take a punch without losing consciousness. Okay. And there's this place called the Upside Down that's causing all these strange things. What's this place like? Well, it's super creepy and dark, and there's snowy stuff floating around. Oh, so the Upside Down is Canada. No, it's not Canada. This place is covered in weird slimy goo. Actually, interesting fact about Canada, a lot of it is actually covered in goo. That sounds like something you just made up. That's right, sometimes I just lie confidently. Anyway, so this place is a parallel dimension that's home to some pretty messed up monsters called Demogorgons. Ooh, sounds scary. What do they look like? Kind of like a xenomorph, but if instead of a scary face, it had like Patrick from SpongeBob. I love it. Yeah, and these things are attracted to blood, and in the first episode, one of them is gonna take a kid named Will. Was he bleeding? No, he wasn't. Oh, and there's also this little girl named 11 who has weird abilities, and she escaped from Hawkins' lab. And what's she like? Oh, she's super adorable. Aw, fun. Yeah, she's real cute, and also she, you know, snaps people's arms with her mind and makes them pee all over themselves and pops their brains inside their head so hard that blood pours out their eye sockets. That is adorable. Yeah, and she gets nosebleeds when she uses her brain too hard. Oh, samesies. So anyway, the secret government people that control the lab want to track her down. Uh-oh. Yeah, and they kill this dude and make it look like suicide in the first episode just because he interacted with her. Wow, they're not messing around. Not in the first episode, they're not. After that, they're gonna get pretty lenient. Oh yeah? Yeah, like this cop named Hopper breaks into their lab and assaults a bunch of people, and they're barely gonna do anything about it. It sounds like they should take him out and stage it as a suicide. Yeah, sounds like. Or arrest him for one of his multiple crimes to keep him quiet. Or that. But they're not going to. Interesting choice. So anyway, 11 meets some kids her age, and they're trying to find their friend Will. Okay. And her and this kid Mike have a thing, because I guess he's really into powerful women. Oh, I get it. Popping people's brains inside their heads is tight. Oh yeah. So then pretty much everyone's gonna spend the season trying to find Will. Was he the only one that was taken? No, we're gonna have this girl Barb get taken too. Oh yeah? Yeah, she's gonna get violently pulled into the Upside Down through a swimming pool and killed and mummified, and slugs are gonna come out of her mouth, and it's gonna be awful. Holy crap, what did she do to deserve that? Nothing, I guess. Don't you have an ex-girlfriend named Barb? I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright, so I guess it's gonna be hard for all the characters when they find out that Will is dead. Oh no, he's not gonna die. He's not? Nah. How come this thing killed Barb but not Will? I don't know. Fair enough. Yeah. Hey, so actually, quick thing. I'm gonna need you to find a way to, you know, make Eggos a cultural phenomenon for me. What? It's just that I promised the people at Eggos that we'd turn them into a cultural phenomenon or whatever. Why would you promise that? Well, actually, I believe that Eggos represents important North American values that should be properly reflected in... look at your face. No, it's because they gave me a shipping container filled with cash and waffles. Right, that makes more sense. And a barrel of maple syrup so big I almost drowned in it. That's a pretty big brand deal. So can you do it? Yeah, actually, super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh yeah? Yeah, I'll just have 11 be super obsessed with Eggos. Oh, the girl that pops people's brains inside their heads. That's the one. Fantastic. Plus, we can use some of that Eggo cash to make season 2. Oh, you have a season 2 planned? I do. What happens in that one? A lot of the same stuff, but a little different. Changing it up a bit, that's smart. Yeah, like instead of going into the Upside Down, Will is gonna get possessed by something that lives in the Upside Down. That kid's having a horrible childhood. Oh yeah, the worst. Wow. And instead of a normal-sized monster, we're gonna have a really big one and a bunch of little ones. I guess that's different. And instead of a character character named Barb dying a violent death, a character named Bob is gonna die a violent death. Isn't Bob the name of your ex-girlfriend's fiance? I don't see what that has to do with anything. Okay, we're also gonna introduce a girl named Max and her brother Billy. What are they gonna do? Not much, huh? And we're gonna have this thing where in season 1, Will's mom fills her house with lights, but in season 2, she fills it with papers. Pretty similar concept, though. Actually, no, because papers are different from lights. Right, but still redecorating the house in a crazy way. Well, if you want something really different, wait till season 2, episode 7. Oh, what happens in that one? Eleven's gonna go on a little road trip to Chicago to find herself. And people are gonna enjoy that? Oh yeah, people are gonna love that. Hey guys, Ryan here. Hope you enjoyed that pitch.
Let's check what honest trailers.
The following trailer only spoils season 1 of Stranger Things. The bad men will get us if we show you season 2 before it's on Blu-ray.
I like that. This is when Stranger Things just
Today's
came out,
episode is brought to you by T-Mobile, America's best unlimited network.
Alright, let's get it. Let's get it. Stranger Things honest trailers.
From the streaming service that's a Game of Thrones away from ruling all of television. And a directing duo who's like Tarantino, if he referenced films you've actually seen, comes the show that made the entire world ask, hey, have you finished Stranger Things yet? Stranger Things. No, I don't want to skip intro. This song is awesome.
Amazing song.
You love the 80s. You love Steven Spielberg. You love most of Stephen King. Now you're all grown up, and the real world is terrible. So escape to a slick, bingeable series you'd watch at double speed if it meant you could get it into your brain sooner. Must revisit childhood, escape horrible present day. Visit the idyllic suburb of Hawkins, Indiana, a small town where nobody seems to pay any mind to the giant high-security top-secret lab with hundreds of employees.
Right?
When a middle schooler goes missing, a losers club full of Goonies will band together to recreate the cutest version of The Hangover you've ever seen, where one character disappears.
Where is Doc?
Where's Will?
One character is missing teeth, one character is cool and skeptical, and one character is a dangerous liability to the rest of the group.
Is she all there? Like, mentally?
There's something seriously wrong with her. Like, wrong in the head.
Perfect.
Will may be missing,
never
but
made
there's
that
plenty of other
connection.
strange things to go around, like Mike's sister, trapped in a love triangle between two haircuts. Will's mom, who copes with her son's loss by getting really into arts and crafts. Hopper, the
this.
cop on a one-man quest to cold cock every guard in town.
I've got Jim Hopper.
And fan favorite Barb, the most talked about character with the least amount of screen time since Boba Fett.
Oh boy,
Look,
stop
I get
this.
it. She's
So
awkward
true.
and she didn't deserve to die. But how about the dude at the beginning who got shot just for helping a lost child? Where's the hashtag justice for Benny, huh? Suit up with 2016's breakout character / Halloween costume, 11. She's one part Carrie, one part the kid from Boyhood, and one part reminder that Eggo waffles is part of a balanced breakfast. Watch as she expands her vocabulary outside the secret lab she was raised in.
What is friend? Spit? Promise? Snowball? Mouth breather?
Discovering the joy of friendship, family, and fun new ways to murder people.
Ooh.
Oh wow, she just straight up exploded their brains, didn't she? Can we just cut back to her doing something cute again? Oh, we love you, 11. Please don't get caught up with a group of Chicago street toughs in a standalone season 2 episode that, while providing a much-needed arc for your character, also completely derails the show's narrative momentum. I mean, just spitballing here. Journey to the
Right?
Upside Down, an alternate dimension that's just like our own, if it were covered in snot ropes and dandruff. It's a dangerous world that can only be crossed into by the spooky vagina, or this portal in the woods, or these Christmas lights, or this wall, or floating in saltwater. I don't know.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
There lives the Demigorgon,
This is actually a pretty
a
good
monster
monster.
who's either an invisible, unkillable, lightning-fast predator, or if the story demands it, a slow-moving golem who gets wrecked by a 16-year-old with a baseball bat.
Tell me about it.
I hope they don't do what Aliens did and replace the big monster with a bunch of smaller, easier-to-kill versions. Again, just spitballing. So hop on the back pegs and ride along with one of Netflix's biggest hits that could have coasted by on pure nostalgia, but goes the extra mile by adding a tight story with a great young cast who better crank out the next seasons fast, because if you think the Demogorgon is relentless, wait until puberty is on your tail. Clock's ticking, Dustin.
Son of a bitch.
Starring nerds, bikes, hugs, Slender Man, more nosebleeds than a horned-up anime character, Winona Face,
Right. In the part one, season one,
who take your craft
was really
seriously
good. I'm
and
sorry.
earnestly believe,
I
like
like
me,
that.
that great acting can change the world.
Will,
Great acting. All I said was Will.
Mike's idiot dad, Loki stealing the show,
I hope you're enjoying your chicken, Ted.
What did I do? What'd I do?
Waffles,
What's your breakfast?
Stop right there! Thief!
being able to talk to Mike's mom,
I want you to feel like you can talk to me.
Nancy,
What? You can talk to me. Joyce, if you need anything, Ted and I are
I'm
here
guessing
for
you can
you.
talk to him.
conflicted Nancy Face,
Yo, stop this. Season one was the
blinking
best.
lights,
Lights!
11 looks, I understood that reference.
Like Professor X. It's from Lord of the Rings. More like a Yoda. Like Michael Myers. That's like R2-D2 going to fight Darth Vader.
These shots from E.T., Jaws, Halloween, E.T. again, A Nightmare on Elm Street,
That's too funny.
Stand By Me, An American Werewolf in London,
That is too funny.
and E.T.
Greedo.
I would have never made these connections.
Hammerhead. His name's Yoda. He can use the Force to move things with his mind.
And the only way pop culture knows how to explain alternate dimensions.
You create a doorway.
The spacecraft passes through the gateway.
So you can take a shortcut through a higher dimension.
Nostalgic things. You know what's gonna suck when TV shows get nostalgic for 2017 and show kids dabbing on a hoverboard like it wasn't the worst time ever. Today's episode is brought to you by
Stranger Things is definitely one of my favorite Netflix series. Season 1 was definitely the best season for me. Season 2 was okay, I didn't mind it that much. The arc where she went and find herself, as Ryan George put it, I think they should have touched a little bit more on it. Season 3 was atrocious for me. Stranger Things 1 was definitely the best. Part 2 wasn't bad. Part 3, so season 4, I want to see where they take this. We should be getting a lot more information today on season 4, and I really hope it really gets picked back up. Both of them were very funny, but who did it better, Pitch Meeting or Stranger Things? Let me know in the comments below. Did you enjoy that one? Well, check out this other Pitch Meeting versus Honest Trail with me and Ali. And as always, my name is Will. Don't forget, where there is a will, there is a way. Stay golden, my friends, and thank you for watching.